Content warning for this episode of Two Pans in a Pod.
Two pans in a
You
pod.
may not want to listen if you are triggered by the following things. The Straits. We do talk a little bit about sexuality and fetishization and a few of those things, but we also talk about a nudie musical. Watch out.
Porno.
And we somehow ended up talking about fucking Ronald Reagan.
Fucking Ronald Reagan.
So if he triggers you, this is not your episode.
I mean, we didn't talk about him a ton.
Nah, maybe just skip that part.
Yeah.
Just know that he's there.
He's there.
And now, Two Pans in a Pod.
Wow.
Welcome to episode 8 of Two Pans in a Pod. I wrote 7 down right there.
Oh, no. No, it's 8.
8. This is my co-host, Kit.
Hi.
They use they, them pronouns.
Yeah, this is my co-host, Dave, who uses they, he pronouns.
What's up?
What's up, buddy? Pal friendo.
Pal friendo. Hey, we've been really doing good as far as somewhat regularity on the whole podcast
I know,
thing.
I'm waiting for the other shoe to
Right?
drop.
Let's not jinx it today.
Knock wood. Knock particle board. I don't know if this is
This
real
is
wood.
not real wood.
Knock plastic.
Okay.
Dinosaur
sure.
bones.
Whatever it is. I saw a thing that said that the oil is not dinosaurs. It's plants. It's plants.
I don't
not
have a dog in this fight. I don't have a dog in this fight.
I don't care. Oil is a finite resource still. We know that.
Prehistoric materials. If it helps you to use less oil to consider it dinosaur bones, then do that.
I guess.
If it helps you to use less oil to consider it Cretaceous era plants, do that.
Sure. And now, I might be misremembering what it actually was. All I know is it's not dinosaurs.
I have no idea.
It's not dinosaurs.
It's a finite resource that we shouldn't be going to war over.
Right, probably not.
We're drilling off the coast of Alaska for.
How have you been, Kit?
Spicy. How have you been, Dave?
Much better, thank you. I was spicy last week.
You were spicy last week.
No, I'm doing much better, thank you.
It's my turn to be extra spicy.
Yeah? What are we spicy about?
Just kind of everything. I don't know. I'm just vibing with the spice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I will say this. Speaking of the spice, I watched Dune.
Oh, okay. I haven't read the book.
I'm mad
Okay.
because it's only half of it.
Oh, fuck.
2.5 hours for
God
half
damn
the
it.
damn story.
Shit.
They walk off into the desert, and here I am going, that's it?
Fuck. I have such a complicated relationship with Dune. To our fans, please don't come for me. I'm trying. But
I'm not a super fan either, so...
I've tried to read it like 4 times now, and I always get to the same spot, and I'm always like, I'm just going to put it down for a little bit. And then a year later, I'm like, I have to start over. So I haven't made it. I tried the audiobook. I tried the actual book. I found the graphic novel, which Frank Herbert's son has been working on. And I was like, oh, sick. So I checked it out from the library. And it stops at the same place that I keep stopping reading.
No.
So I still don't know what happens after that. And watch, it's just my luck. Maybe the movie stops in the same place. I have no idea.
I also don't know why we have to say Harkonnen differently now. It's
Harkonnen? It's not Harkonnen?
It's Harkonnen.
Yeah.
But in the movie, it was Harkonnen.
What? They didn't listen to the audiobook.
In the 1984 version, it was Harkonnen, and so I got used to that. And so even after I read the book, in my mind, it was always Harkonnen.
Harkonnen.
And then they come out with the proper pronunciation, and I'm all messed up.
Gotcha. Because I listened to the audiobook first, so I have all of the original narrator pronunciations in my head. And I haven't actually seen the original movie, which is just bizarre because I like that director and I like all the actors that are in it, and I live for corny sci-fi.
So the way it happened for me, I was in high school when the movie came out. I was like a freshman in high school. And I went with some cousins, and I saw it, and I went, what the fuck did I just see? So I went and watched it again. I paid for that movie full price, which was like $5 in 1980 whatever
Damn.
money. I went and saw that thing like 3 times, still didn't understand what was going on, so I'm like, I have to read this book.
Okay.
So I forced myself to read it in high school.
Did it help?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. And so I was really looking forward to a better telling of the story. And I thought, 2.5 hours, not a lot of time to tell this story. And sure as fuck it was. I don't know. I didn't do my research or something. Maybe everybody else knew. I didn't know. I'm sitting there going, God, it's taking a while to get through it. And we're only to this point in the thing. Are they just going to wrap the whole thing up at the very end like that? Nope. We got a whole nother movie to make. Or maybe 2?
I have
don't
no
know.
idea. I think I did that with The Hobbit. Like, I didn't realize they were splitting it into like 3 or however many they ended up with. And so we got to the end of the first one and I was like, wait, what? There's like a whole 60% of the book left.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that, so I was, And then I Google, when's the release date for part 2? And they're like, there's a pretty good chance part 2 will get released. And I'm like, pretty good?
they're like, no, we're done. That was all we wanted to tell. We're fine. Timothy doesn't want to come back.
Right?
Timothy didn't like the still suit.
God. It looks very uncomfortable to wear, I will say that. Good for him for wearing it.
That's like such a whole, like to me at least, the still suits are just such a whole gender vibe. And I think it like harkens back to kind of like the Hellraiser style, like Clive Barker bringing leather daddy fashion to like horror fans and stuff. I think the still suits kind of like pluck that same harpstring for me.
They're so skin tight and they're almost like you can't tell anybody's gender when they're wearing one. Fantastic.
It's almost like Kit really likes people who blur gender lines or something. I don't know. I don't have a type.
Stop it. No.
No.
So you're spicy. Anyway, we got to Dune because Kit was spicy.
Welcome to Two Pans in a Pod, where we talk about arrakis and spice. The spice melange.
Spice must flow.
Melange.
Like, I never even understood from the first movie that the spice was necessary for the navigators to hallucinate your way through space for you.
What?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay. I wonder if that was an influence on Becky McKinney wrote this. Becky McKinney? Yeah. I think. I'm sorry, Becky, if that's not your last name, but wrote this very cool series called the Wayfarers series. And the first one is A Long Way to a Small and Angry Planet, I think is what it's called. And it's a sci-fi series, super gender expansive, super sexuality expansive, really awesome. And they do have these like there's this like navigator species that has a virus that enables them to see dimensionally in space way farther than anyone else can see. They can see like all the sub layers of space and can like navigate through wormholes and stuff. It's super cool. And I wonder if Dune and the spice melange had anything to do with Becky McKinney's characterization of that.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Perhaps.
Becky, if you're listening, I'm a huge fan. And
leave
also
us a
let us know.
2pans@apod.show.
.show.
Anything else that is your spice flowing today?
My spice flowing. Straight people. But that's going to come up later in this episode.
Content warning, straight people.
Content warning for the straights. Are they okay? No, they are not. They never have been. What else? Gender of the day. What is your gender today?
Oh, gosh. So I was so corny and wholesome with it today, but you told me not to apologize for my gender. My gender today is gratitude.
Gratitude.
Yeah. I got to take a week off of creating, and I didn't really. I was still like making
Oh, my God. I forgot to send you a video.
That's okay. You are not the only one. I appreciate the fact that you were just willing to do it.
I was like, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. And then I just never did.
You and another handful of people. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Everybody who even just said they would and just didn't have time, I appreciate you as well.
Fucking artists. I just forgot. The bees in my head were like, no, we're not going to remember
No,
those.
that's okay. It's okay. I had another lovely creator who said that he would do one for me, and I think probably just got swept up in life as well. It's quite all right.
So you took a week off.
I took a week off. I took that time to reestablish, since I'm now, I guess, a TikTok creator.
Dang.
Drag me in there kicking and screaming. But I'm going to run it more like a business. So I'll have days where I film and days where I edit and days where I publish.
Good.
And have more of a structure. Also, I'm done taking on responsibility for trolls in my comments. I really like to cultivate a safe space for everybody to come into my comment section and have a wonderful time having a lovely discourse. And my only rule is don't be a dick. But I get trolls. And I was really hyper vigilant about deleting the troll comments and blocking the trolls so they didn't get back in there so they wouldn't disturb my safe space. And I learned after one particular troll pushed it a little bit too far that I have about 600,000 people at my back. They are not going to be triggered by these trolls. They are going to take care of them. So
It's like a self-cleaning litter box.
it really is. It's kind of nice.
We take out the trash.
So I'm not so anxiety-ridden about trolls coming into my comments anymore. Because trolls will troll. But my followers and the people who love my content, they're fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm. Troll hunters.
Troll hunters.
If you will.
Yeah, so my gender of the day was gratitude.
Gratitude.
I'm
and I
grateful
said,
for all
oh, that's
those
so
people.
wholesome.
Yes, I am very wholesome.
And then Dave said, I'm sorry. And I said, don't apologize for your gender. Which goes for everyone listening. Do not apologize for your gender, ever.
Not apologize.
And a lot of the time, I think for non-binary people, it feels like we have to apologize for our genders.
That is a whole mood right there.
Mm-hmm. 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 I constantly feel like my gender takes up too much space. And that's not, one, that's not right. But two, that's just really harmful.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're not doing that anymore.
Right.
2022, year of the gender. That's it. I'm calling
The
it.
year of the gender.
Year of the gender.
I can't wait.
Yes. It's going to be great. Tell your friends. Buy a ticket. 2022. It's coming.
2022, the year of the gender.
Bum, bum, bum. So my gender today, I hope you're going to like this.
Okay.
You're going to like this. My gender today is Kurt Russell in Escape from New York.
Oh, my God.
That's my gender today. Snake Plissken.
Holy cow. I had such a weird crushy vibe on Snake as a youngster because I saw that movie in the theater. Again, I'm old. Saw that movie in the theaters. And I was
Yeah.
raging with testosterone
Woo.
at that time and just
Yeah. My partner and I watched it last night. First time for both of us.
Okay.
We've never seen it.
I haven't seen it probably since the 80s.
It is still a legitimately very good movie,
Yeah?
actually. I was like, oh, this will be a fun, rompy time. I did that recently with Lost Boys, too. I had never seen the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, this will be like a fun, corny, like 80s vibe. I can just chill out. And then I was like, fuck, this is a really good movie.
It's a really good movie.
And so I did the same thing with Escape from New York. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, fun vibes, like whatever. We were going to watch a scary movie, and then the night got kind of anxious and a little like too high key. And I was like, let's just watch Escape from New York. Like, it's low pressure. It's young Kurt Russell with that haircut. Like, we'll be fine.
That haircut, damn.
And it's like really good. And yeah, the whole time I was like, gender vibes. Gender vibes. Like from Snake Plissken to the Duke to oh God, what did they Romero. The weird like puckish, there's this weird puckish, it's sort of weird gender vibes character who like they're the Duke's lapdog.
I'm trying to remember who you're talking about.
I would venture to say very heavily influenced by David Bowie. I don't know what the director was like truly thinking with that character, but that's what it seemed like to me.
Oh, yeah, him.
Yeah. So Romero, and I was like, what is he doing here? What kind of a movie is this?
Wow.
Yeah. Weird character.
Played by Frank Doublesday. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know, but oh my God.
Watching that actor, I was like, you seem like a professional dancer or something. Like there was a lot of like control over the physicality, a lot of ropey muscle and like functional muscle. I don't know if like he was a professional dancer or knows some martial art really well. I don't know, but very in control of his body. Super interesting character.
Known for playing villains, obviously.
There you
Assault
go.
on Precinct 13.
Haven't seen
Escape from New York. Both John Carpenter movies. Those were, I guess, the biggest ones. He also appeared in First Nudie Musical.
Hell yeah. See? Dancer.
Yeah, exactly. Has to be a dancer.
Has to
right?
be a dancer, or at least knows the basics. Yeah, super interesting vibes from that character, and just gender in general in that movie is approached in a really interesting way. Very John Carpenter, but like it was super interesting, and the whole thing was just kind of a vibe. Except it, I mean, I guess it stays true to Snake's characterization, but the way it ends, like my partner and I are both extremely anti-capitalist, and the way it ends, we were like, could have gone a lot harder with that. And so, like, mild spoilers for a movie that came out in 1982, so plug your ears if you want. But, so, like, Snake Plissken rescues the president, gets out, whatever. And then they just leave everyone on Manhattan. Like, they leave all these prisoners in this fucking hellscape of capitalist imperialism. It's really weird. And then I was like, oh, but there's a sequel. Maybe they go back and liberate Manhattan. And the sequel is called Escape from L.A. And I went, what? So it's just not resolved.
No, I remember that. They just kind of like, yeah, well, it's all about us. We're gone, so I guess that's all we needed. What?
And like, it's true to Pliskin's characterization that he truly does not give a shit about anyone else. Apparently. And, you know, I respect that, I guess. Talk about no character arc whatsoever. But yeah, I was just like, cool. So I guess all these people get to die on Manhattan.
Yeah,
like,
pretty much.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm more focused now on the first nudie musical.
Yeah.
I didn't know that existed until
What is
now.
that?
I don't know.
Frank Doubleday, what does that mean?
The movie is a comedy starring Cindy Williams.
Okay.
She was in Laverne and Shirley. Played Shirley. Stephen Nathan and Bruce Kimmel. Nathan plays Harry Schuchter, an heir to a studio forced to make a musical comedy porno in order to stave off bankruptcy. Sure,
There's no way this can fail.
No way this can fail.
It's too big to fail.
Starring all these names that I've never heard of before and Cindy Williams. Cindy Williams was in a light porno, apparently.
Oh, bless her.
Shirley from Laverne and Shirley was in a light porno.
I have a couple questions.
Is that a content warning thing? Should we put that we talked about? Porn
light
musical.
porn.
Light porn musical.
It's kind of like when Zack and Miri Make a Porno came out, and everyone was like, what the fuck?
Oh, right. No, they freaked out, right?
Like, the reception to that movie was so weird because you have these really well-known actors, like, making this movie, and everyone's like, you can't do that.
You can't.
Even though in the 70s and 80s, here's a niche interest of Kit's. In the 70s and 80s, it was actually really common for actors in Hollywood to cross back and forth on that line between porn, especially softcore porn, and mainstream films. That wasn't uncommon. And so people make a really big deal out of, what's his name? Rocky, Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, right.
Being in that porn, but that actually wasn't uncommon at the time. Like, a lot of people did that. It's just that we don't have a lot of the celluloids. Like, they didn't survive.
True.
But tons
Thankfully.
of people like did that back and forth. And so if you're watching a vintage porno one day, it's entirely likely that you're going to see a very well-known actor
Sylvester Stallone.
Somewhere in a shot. Ronald Reagan.
Oh.
Burn in hell. I still laugh about that meme. Where's Ronald Reagan?
Should we put Ronald Reagan in the content warning?
Yes, that is a content warning. Fucking Ronald Reagan.
We're going to put fucking in front of his name.
Fucking Ronald Reagan. We're coming for you, buddy.
Okay. All right. Are we all caught up then?
I think so.
I think
20 minutes later.
Ketchup corner.
Ketchup
Gender of the day.
Corner. Condiment corner.
We almost don't need the interlude music anymore. You can just do that for us.
I'll just do it all the time.
Perfect.
Until I forget.
I love my allies. My mom is one of the best allies I have.
That's good.
It's amazing. My sister, another one. She's got a mama bear shirt she wears.
Cute.
Yeah, love it. I was asked recently how I felt about the ally flag. And my first thought was, there's an ally flag?
Yeah, that was my thought when you told me about it. I was like, there's an ally flag? Why is there an ally flag?
I mean, if I wanted to show my allyship, I'd just put a rainbow flag out.
Right. Like, we have a whole flag for that.
There is already an ally flag, and it's just a big rainbow. There's a progressive one that includes more colors and our BIPOC friends. Mm-hmm. So, but fly that one.
No, but Dave, then people won't know that I'm straight.
So?
But how will they know it's no homo? My neighbors might think I'm gay.
They might.
They might think I'm gay.
They might think you're gay.
Oh, God.
They might think you're gay.
I feel the same way when I see people at Pride who are wearing shirts that say straight against hate or straight but not narrow. And I'm like, look, first off, this isn't your day.
Right.
Secondly, the no homo energy of it just kills me. Like, will it kill you for a day if people might maybe think you might be a homosexual? Like, I think you're going to be fine. And on the flip side of that, I did have a conversation with a young angry queer person at a Pride parade where I think they were really intimidated by me because they had been like hovering around me for a little while, and I was very aware that they were like circling me but hadn't spoken to me yet.
Apparently you have your own gravitational orbit.
I guess. And I was in, my regular punk regalia, and so I could see looking a little intimidating for people to approach me. I mean, I have a large frame, I'm tall, I'm wearing spikes and leather. Like, I could see that being a little intimidating. But they finally approached me and started talking to me, and they started off the conversation by pointing out a straight passing couple and talking about how much they hate seeing the straights at Pride. And I was like, no. No. Oh, sweet baby angel. No.
Neither of them might be straight.
Exactly. They may not be cisgender. They may not be straight. We are not here to gatekeep. However, if you are wearing a straight against hate shirt, I am going to make fun of you.
Yeah, well, we probably
will make fun
point
of you.
And laugh a little bit.
You might as well. I mean, just wear hashtag no homo. It's got the same energy, Brian. Just come out with it already, or get over your fear that people might think you're gay. And that's the thing. I think a lot of it comes down to you need to examine your own internal prejudice.
Yeah.
Because if you feel the need to have a pride flag that announces to the world that you believe in gay marriage, but you're straight, though.
Right.
That indicates to me that you have some kind of internal prejudice going on, and you think that being perceived as gay is a bad thing. And you need to sit with that, Brian. You need to sit with that.
Just talk with yourself a little about that. Look in the mirror and go, hey, what are we afraid of? Mm-hmm. And are there truths about ourselves that we haven't discussed out loud yet?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I have an acquaintance who is a closeted transphobe, and I think that they are closeted even to themselves.
Oh.
And it's kind of one of those things that it's like, listen, you talk a lot of game in terms of allyship, and then you regularly fuck up my pronouns and say amazingly offensive things about transgender people. You might be a transphobe if, right? And I don't think they're even aware that they have a problem with trans people. And I, as a trans person, am standing here going, you're an asshole. But, like, I don't think they know.
You don't know you're an asshole.
So I'm like, when's that egg gonna crack, buddy?
I see assholes.
I see.
They don't even know that they're assholes.
Exactly. What's the big twist at the end? Do they figure it out? I hope so.
I hope so.
Boy, howdy.
They eventually, oh, shit, I've been an asshole this whole time.
It's incredible how much people struggle to come home to themselves.
Yeah.
You know?
And I will say, as a person who has been and probably will still be an asshole, recognizing that and sitting with yourself for a little bit, it doesn't actually hurt you as much as it does as you think it will. Mm-hmm. It's actually going to help. You're going to be a much freer, lighter being when you come to the other side of that tunnel.
And it doesn't hurt you as much as you're hurting other people.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's
for sure.
The crux of it. The A in the alphabet soup does not stand for ally.
No.
Everybody, it stands for asexual.
Asexual.
Okay? So, you don't need a pride flag if you're an ally. You don't need your own pride flag. You need a pride flag.
Yeah,
the rainbow flag.
Fly a rainbow.
The Philadelphia flag.
Fly a bi flag.
Right.
Fly a lesbian flag.
Fly whatever.
There are 800 other flags out there you could fly.
But you do not need your own flag.
I mean, if you really have to buy one of those rainbow flags that says, "In this house, we believe that Black Lives Matter and science is science," and blah, blah, blah.
No,
if you
human is
have
illegal.
to,
Yeah.
that's fine. People might still think you're gay,
Yes.
or at least perceive you as being liberal.
They'll definitely think you're a liberal. I certainly, every time I see that, I'm like, well, liberal lives there. In case it's not clear to our listeners yet, I am a hard leftist. I am way the fuck over here.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That would be pretty much both of us. Yeah.
So, yeah. But, I mean,
we're living in a capitalist society. Doesn't mean we have to like it.
better that people think you're a liberal than people think you're gay, Dave.
What? I'm not sure that's the case anymore.
Well, that's true.
I would rather them think I'm a liberal than a Democrat, but we'll get into that later.
Ooh, shots fired. Bang, bang. Hello, welcome to Who Are We? Two Pans in a Pod. I almost said no pans in a pod. I'm like, no, there's two of us in here.
No pants in a pod.
No pants in a pod.
We'll both wear skirts one day and do this.
I actually thought about wearing one today, and then I wore a binder instead. So,
Wonderful.
Gender. Here we are. Yeah, I think it's also really important to sit with the verbiage of ally flag versus straight flag. Because they're the same thing, effectively.
They really
right?
are.
And so when we're talking about ally pride, that's pretty close to straight pride.
And we all know how the queers feel about straight pride.
Right.
I'm sorry, straight people, you have not been oppressed.
No, and...
At least not for being straight.
Right.
There may be a myriad of other reasons you've been oppressed.
Exactly. One of my coworkers told me once that they think that being called cis is as bad as being called the N-word.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to have an aneurysm. Like, I actually had to retreat. Like, my soul left my body for a moment, and I was...
As I just did now.
Astral projecting and looking down at my place of business going... Woo! And so I had to like center myself and come back.
Yeah.
But like,
I've also been told that like cishet has a hateful sound to it.
Yeah, it's because I hate you. But that's a me thing.
Yeah,
that's not that word.
It's actually not all of you. It's just you specifically.
You specifically. So, like, just this whole thing about if you are straight, you have not been oppressed, systemically and systematically oppressed for your sexuality. You may stand at the intersection of other oppressive lines,
yes,
but you do not have a leg to stand on in terms of, oh, well, what about straight pride? Straight pride is all the time, asshole.
All the time.
We live in a country of compulsory heterosexuality. That's it. That's the full thing. Compulsive heterosexuality.
When you come out of the womb, society is already looking at you going, is that a boy or a girl? That's the first thing in your entire life. And from then on...
Yeah. And then your Uncle Dan gets you a onesie that says Lady Killer or Heartbreaker.
Right.
Or future Miss. The ones that really get me are like future Mrs. Insert celebrity here. Like whatever. Those really creep me out. Don't put those on your babies.
No, plus
don't sexualize
that
your babies.
And your baby should not be dating.
No. God.
Really
no.
shouldn't.
Good Lord. So much of that clothing is so creepy. What was I looking for? I was looking for a Brandon Tanev shirt. Hockey. And I found a bunch of shirts that say like Mrs. Brandon Tanev. And I was like... No. I just want his jersey number on a Kraken shirt. Is that too hard to find? Mrs. Brandon Tanev? How many of you are there? I don't think that's legal, ma'am.
Now, I will give, as a baby gift, like a onesie that says, Mommy just wanted a back rub.
Oh, my God. That's so tacky. Oh, good gravy.
I'm that guy.
One of our mutual friends, at her baby shower, she had a pile of white onesies, and everyone painted a onesie with puffy paint.
Okay.
And it was like super fun, and everybody got to like paint a design or whatever, and I painted little monsters all over it, and there was a big word bubble with the baby's name in it. And then by the time he was finally large enough to wear them, because they were quite big, he was sentient and not a little bread loaf anymore. And he just thought the monsters were just delightful. And you know what? I am running on the platform of more monsters for children.
I like that. And by the way, if you have not seen Kit's drawings, they are a very talented artist.
Thank you.
And I mean that with all my heart. You've shown me several of your lovely pieces of art. But
thanks. I would say you can find them somewhere, but you can't.
You can't.
Unless you,
so
you just can't.
Most of you probably haven't seen their artwork, but it is absolutely gorgeous.
Maybe
very
I'll
talented artist.
Put them somewhere.
Maybe you should.
I don't know where.
Share your gift.
Share my gift with the world.
You do it. Have we covered our frustration with the sisses?
I mean, for now.
The straight cis.
For this moment. The cisettes.
You've got a very beautiful black rain cloud behind you right now.
I'm just a little black rain.
I'm gonna take a picture.
Perfect.
And we're gonna put this on the show notes that we still haven't been doing. Say hi to the people.
Okay.
Perfect.
That picture will be in our show notes, maybe.
Maybe someday.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Who knows? So, Dave.
Yeah.
Clive Barker.
I know I should know that name.
Clive, you should. So Clive Barker, I actually mentioned him in the condiments section today. He was the writer and director of Hellraiser.
Oh, that's how I know that name. Yes.
Also Books of Blood. He wrote the short story that Candyman is based on. All these different things had a huge impact on horror as we know it.
Cool.
I found out last night that Clive Barker is in the family. He's gay.
No kidding.
I know. I was like, no shit.
No
I should probably know that as like a huge horror buff. Like that's information that should be in my wheelhouse.
Wow. I mean, I knew the girls that made The Matrix are.
Yes.
But I didn't know he was.
Right. So I was watching, what was I watching? I think I was watching Eli Roth's History of Horror on Shudder. This is not a paid advertisement, but it's a really good series. So if you're like into that kind of thing, it's pretty awesome. It's really well researched, even though you do have to listen to Quentin Tarantino talk for a little bit, but it's just a little bit, so it's okay. That man is so tedious, but so I am not the first to say it.
You're not wrong.
I think it's Fiona Apple.
He's very talented, but also very tedious.
Fiona Apple quit doing hallucinogens entirely because she did mushrooms once with Quentin Tarantino and somebody else, and they watched a movie in Quentin's like home theater, and she like left halfway through and won't do hallucinogens anymore. I don't know what happened.
Who knows?
But I'm sure it was really tedious, whatever it was.
So kids, don't do hallucinogens with Quentin Tarantino.
Precisely. Yeah.
That's
Find
the rule we've learned.
Someone you don't think is tedious and who won't talk about feet for 20 minutes.
So Clive Barker is in the Rainbow Mafia. That's awesome.
I thought that was so cool. And a lot of the inspiration behind the Hellraiser aesthetic had to do with the leather daddy kink scene in the queer community.
That so makes sense, but
right?
You know when you don't put the pieces together until the pieces fall together,
and then you're like,
oh, yeah, that makes sense. Hellraiser, I remember seeing again at the movie theater, and it freaked me out. It was not my genre.
It's freaky.
It was just I walked out of there feeling so very uneasy about lots of things.
It's
after that.
super freaky, and Clive Barker has a lot in common with like David Cronenberg, just in terms of like really uneasy, uncomfortable body horror, pain fetishization. And Hellraiser really walks that line, that fetishization line. And so with the Cenobites, there's like some real sexual content in there. I could definitely see not grooving with that.
Yeah.
Until probably more recently in my life.
Yeah, I must have been 18 when I saw it.
Yeah.
Or 19.
I can see
Not
that
old.
being too much for 18-year-old Mormon Dave.
Yeah, really.
I could see that being a lot.
That was a lot for me to inhale at one time.
It's a lot of like intersectional gender sexuality.
I was so
That's
confused
too much.
at the end of that movie.
I have an enduring crush on what is his name? Lord Fornicus, Lord of Bondage and Pain from Cabin in the Woods. He's not named in the script. He's named in the credits.
Okay.
And they're just these Cenobites that like appear in Cabin in the Woods, and they don't have much screen time. I have the biggest, you all know who I'm talking about. I have the biggest crush on the tall, very sexy Cenobite. And when I found out that Clive Barker is gay, the Cenobites come from the Leather Daddy scene, all of these things are connected. So many puzzle pieces slotted into place. I went, oh, that explains a lot.
Makes so much sense now.
I should have worn my Tom of Finland cologne today.
Your Tom of Finland cologne? I don't know what that is.
Tom of Finland. Okay, wait, which part?
Both. I mean, I know what cologne is.
Okay, so cologne.
I didn't.
No, Tom of Finland. So here's another piece of queer history for everyone. Tom of Finland was an artist in the, I believe, 70s and 80s. He did a series of chapbooks featuring almost grotesquely muscular men in various stages of undress. It was all very homoerotic. It was extremely explicit. He was very involved in the Leather Daddy scene. There were a lot of scenes of cops in like full leather and very, very subversive for the time, very sexy. They would get like passed around by people like, oh, have you seen this? Like just a big deal. And he became like such a huge part of gay male culture. And a few years ago, État Libre d'Orange, I'm not pronouncing that correctly. I'm so sorry. I don't speak French, which is a perfume company. They did a perfume tribute to Tom of Finland. And it smells like leather and tobacco and aftershave. And there's a little tiny note of rubber. Just a little, just a titch. And depending on who you talk to, some people think it smells like a PVC gimp suit. Some people think it smells like a condom. But there's just it's very subversive. And the first time I smelled it, I laughed. Like I pulled it out of the box, I sprayed it on my wrist, and I started laughing because it's just so unique and subversive and wonderful and everything that Tom of Finland himself was. So.
Wow.
There you go.
I had no idea. And again, for people who don't know, Kit has their own perfume company.
Yeah.
Pacific Northwest Perfumes.com.
Yeah. Yeah.
So not only do they know what they're talking about when it comes to Tom of Finland, but also when it comes to fragrances.
It's one of my favorites. It's a really incredible perfume. I highly recommend it. It's very masculine, but I could see on someone who's much more femme presenting, I could see it vibing as like wearing your boyfriend's leather jacket. Like, you know, kind of that vibe. Mm-hmm. It's such a good fragrance. They did a really good job with it. So, and that perfumer who designed it is known for that kind of subversive, strange, unique, like you haven't smelled anything like this kind of thing. So anyway, Tom, perfume,
Clive Barker.
Go look up Tom of Finland. It is not safe for work. I cannot underscore that enough.
Go look it up in the privacy of your own home. Not in the library.
Or, you know, hard mode. Do it on the subway.
Ooh, wow.
Freak out the guy standing next to you.
Yeah, well, that's
Shouldn't be looking at your phone anyway.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
Someone's looking over your shoulder. They get what they get.
They don't throw a fit.
Mm-hmm. I'm a big fan of creeping out people on public transport when they're standing too close.
I see that in you.
Mm-hmm.
I've been watching a show lately that a lot of people already knew about, and I didn't.
I hadn't heard of it before you mentioned.
Late to the party a little bit. It's in its second season now, and I'm just now catching up with season 1. It is called We're Here, and it's on HBO. These 3 drag queens are gorgeous individuals, all 3 of whom I believe competed on RuPaul's Drag Race. I don't watch that show because I am not a big fan of contrived drama. Drama for the sake of drama does not excite me at all. And so when I hear a drag queen up there going, I am the best and I am better than all of these people and here's why you should love me more than them and blah, 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 I just want to punch them.
Yeah.
And that's true with any genre or any of that genre.
Yeah.
Like any show which pits people against people so that there's just one last one standing. I hate them.
Yeah.
I've never liked them.
I'm not a fan either.
Yeah. But these three wonderful drag queens go from small town to small town in the U.S. with these amazing decked out vans. One looks like a purse, one looks like a shoe. It's amazing. But it's Eureka, Bob the Drag Queen, and Shangela. So for all of my drag people out there who already know who these wonderful people are, congratulations. I am just getting to know them, and I think they're beautiful.
Perfect.
They go around. We had a queer person that they helped. This queer person had decided to leave the Christian church because they were queer. And then they decided to maybe not be queer anymore and go back to being a Christian.
Oh, don't do that. No, that's the wrong way. Come back.
And so they helped him do some drag, and
Good.
He's decided to live his life as both a Christian and a queer now.
Yes. Yeah. Correct.
So, whew. Also, they've some people who, honestly, it was a mom who said some horrible things to her daughter when she came out, and daughter doesn't want anything to do with her. Still, at the end of the episode, spoiler alert, didn't, which is fair.
Yeah.
But mom's making an effort. She's now realized what a dick she was.
Good.
And she was. And is trying at least to make an effort to talk to her daughter. Good. But her daughter's got boundaries, and well, she should. Yeah. So, where I wanted that to go was the resolution. It didn't necessarily happen, but that's real life.
Yeah.
Not everything gets solved in a 1-hour show.
No, and I think, especially with parents, there's this idea of like, oh, well, I said I was sorry.
And I'm
trying.
And I made this grand gesture. I'm
right.
on this show, and I'm doing a drag show.
I'm trying, and it's like, okay, great. So you're doing this one thing after years of being a problem.
Right.
And so I think I'm always encouraged when I see people who apologize and maybe that apology isn't accepted and they keep trying, right? Or they apologize and it's still not enough. And so they keep trying instead of just throwing up their hands and going, oh, you're impossible or whatever.
It's like maybe some boundaries come down, maybe none right away.
Yeah.
And that's called consequences.
Yeah.
So we got to live with our consequences.
Are these the consequences of my actions? Yeah. Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
Hello.
Yeah. So I like the fact that it's real. The drag queens have had the cops called on them in Branson, Missouri, just for being out in public in drag. They were in Twin Falls, Idaho.
God.
Can you imagine 3 gorgeous drag queens parading around in downtown Twin Falls?
No. Good Lord.
Yeah. It's lovely. I've quite enjoyed the show. I actually got the tip from another local drag queen.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
If any of you here locally know Debauchery.
Yes.
Yeah.
Debauchery.
Deb hopped into my Lyft one day.
Oh, cute.
And I'm like,
and you're like, bitch.
And she was quite taken aback because she didn't realize who I was at first.
Right. She's like, bitch.
Wait, I'll be excited once I know who that's coming from.
Exactly. I've definitely had moments like that where I'm like, who the fuck?
Yeah, who's calling me? What? Oh, you. Okay, you're allowed.
Oh, it's you. Yeah.
So, yeah, Deb, thank you for the tip. I love the show. I ugly cry through just about every episode. So,
which is why I probably will not be watching it.
Fair.
I can't even watch Queer Eye without turning into a mess.
Oh, no, same,
I'm
for
just
sure.
Not here for being a mess.
This one's actually got fewer problems than I think Queer Eye
Good.
has. Yeah.
God, those boys. I love the show. I love seeing Jonathan kind of come into themselves and come home to themselves. That's been amazing. Ooh, but some of those early episodes, you're like, honey, you can't say that.
Oh my God. When they had, I have to just say, when they had the episode with the cop, and Karama was driving, and they thought it would be cute to have a cop pull him over and then do like a little gotcha moment.
No,
was like,
that's not fucking cute.
That was so tone deaf. What producer let that happen?
That's not fucking cute. Like, the one that got me was they did an episode with a transgender man, and God, I can never remember his name. He's got like the silver hair. Tan.
Oh, Tan. Yeah.
Tan was like, I don't know anything about being transgender. Can you tell me all the things? And it's like, why the fuck didn't you do your own goddamn research?
Yeah, let's do some research. I know you were trying to do this for the camera and to get this on tape, but maybe you could have phrased that a little differently.
Yeah, or like have some fact cards, or like what, or let your audience do their own research, because trans people aren't your encyclopedias.
Please don't make it their burden to educate you.
Oh my God. And just the whole episode was real tone deaf. And I was like, have none of you guys ever met a trans person before? Like, what is happening here?
I got that in a comment once, and they were like, I don't know what he means. I'm like, well, there's a lot of research on the internet.
Research. You know that small computer that you typed this on that's in your hands right now?
It'll tell you what he means.
Well, and that's what I'm going through this whole thing at one of my jobs right now, where we're like navigating some of the gender issues that are coming from having a transgender employee and not having baseline education for your other employees. And one of the things that I was trying to communicate was like, I am happy to answer questions. However, you do need to do your own research. And like, if you don't get it, I'm sure you could all hear the air quotes there. If you don't get it, that's not really my problem. And you also don't have to get it to respect it. And Google is a thing, my dudes.
It is a thing.
My friends.
So easy.
Use the fucking internet.
Man, I tell you what, it has been a lifesaver for me because I'm old and on the TikToks, people are using terms I don't get.
Like, what?
I'm like, what is that? And then I go look it up and I'm like, oh, okay, sure.
Sure.
And then I don't have to look like the idiot in the comment section that goes, I don't know what that is.
Right. Can you explain this to me? No.
I don't know what this is.
You're holding a smartphone. Right now, you're holding a smartphone.
Dumb person, smartphone.
Yeah.
The two of you together should get something done.
Figure it out.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to say I love this new show.
Cool.
New show to me.
New
We're
to you.
here. Yeah.
New to me.
It's lovely. Thank you. It's been another great episode, Kit. Thank you very much. This
Absolutely.
is my co-host, Kit.
Hi.
They use they, them pronouns, and you can find them at Kit's Always Sunny on TikTok and Instagram, Pacific Northwest Perfume, and at pacificnorthwestperfume.com.
Correct. And this is my co-host, Dave, who uses they and he pronouns. You can find them at I am Dave Felton on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the website.
And the website.
.com.
And you can find us at twopandsinapod.show.
Leave us a message.
Please.